Yo, tap in, tap in, tap in. Another PSA announcement, full court press. There's a lot of drama going on in the culture. And I don't know, maybe it's because I'm trying to catch up and speed up to everything that's been going on over the past year and get familiar with some of the new names and some of the nuances and the things that's going on and how people are promoting themselves and what's really going on. So it's like there's a lot that I gotta catch up with. So daily I'm checking the tweets, I'm checking the Instagrams, the blogs, and there's just certain things that I see that it just stands out to me as corny. And that's the main thing with the culture. Like, there's always a lot of corny stuff going on that really pisses me off because I hate the fact that I love this culture so much. I love this culture so much. I've dedicated over a decade, close to 2 decades of my time building and making relationships and doing business, and it just seems like it just gets cornier and weirder. And I don't want to sound like the old guy that's like, oh, back in my day, but there's just a lot of weird stuff going on. And you just got to keep it a buck sometimes and just call out what's really going on. So I'm going to address it. It's going to be my point of view. If you don't like it, you ain't got a jacket. But from my point of view, first off, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Support, comment, like, all that good stuff, man. I really appreciate it. A lot of people been tapping into my channel. A lot of people were unaware of my channel because it was inactive for a while. So, but we had 10,000 subs, almost 11. Let's keep building the channel. But the toxicity, is that the word? Toxicity in battle rap is what I want to address. I fell back for a long time. And coming back into the culture, I just feel the energy that I once used to feel when I was so involved in it coming back around me. And it was like all this stuff I had let go. All this stuff I wasn't involved with. I wasn't stressed out. It was very little drama. And then I come back into the culture, and as soon as I start getting my feet right back into the trenches, like with the culture, I just see a whole bunch of weirdo, toxic, corny, hating behavior. I don't like it. I do not like it. I don't understand how anybody can like being in a culture like that. And that's the first thing I want to address. I think that's why a lot of people enter the culture and they leave the culture. Because this isn't something that people are conditioned to deal with on a daily basis. This is something that the sport is supposed to be aggressive. The sport, that means inside the battle. But there's a lot of people that aren't battle rappers, that take themselves as stars or take themselves as just as important as the battle rappers. And they do the most, and they get involved in all the corny, weird behavior. And it's whack. And us as the talent, we have to sit there and realize that person doesn't have the voice or even the credentials to speak on me and what I do. And there was a time where Cortez would respond to comments and I would respond to tweets. And I realized, like, bro, what am I doing? Why am I responding to this person? This person is a nobody. Spaces. Spaces is the new thing. Everybody's in the spaces. No, everybody's not in the spaces. There's a very niche group of people that are in the spaces when you look at the totality of the culture. And they're not as influential as you think they are. I was speaking to an up-and-coming battler recently. You know, we were just talking about certain moves and, you know, things he's trying to do in the culture. And he keeps saying, yeah, but in the spaces. Yeah, but in the spaces. And I said, bro, why you keep talking about the spaces? Nobody cares about what they talking about in the spaces. If the spaces is 100 people in the room, so what? There's more than 100 people at the event live. You're rapping for those people. There's more than 100 people that's going to be watching you on the YouTube. If you're a battler that's on the app, there's way more than 100 people on that iBattle app and on that URL app. Why are you worried about those people that's in the spaces? Half those people in the spaces don't even sub to the channels, sub to the leagues, promote the battle rappers, or even have the URL app. They probably bootlegging battles to this day. People like that shouldn't have a voice. I don't be in the spaces. Why? Because I feel like as an artist and as a talent, you're making yourself way too accessible to people. And that isn't a necessarily good thing. You can't be that accessible. You still have to have some type of bridge in between your brand and the fans. Not all the time. Of course, not all the time. People know me. I show love all the time to fans. But there's gotta be a divider. You understand? Because then people feel like they're on the same level as you. Then they can talk to you. Honestly, you shouldn't be speaking to somebody about business that's not in the business. So why am I on the spaces talking my business, my URL business, my trenches business, my contracts, who's my manager, why? Why do y'all feel the need to put that out there to people that aren't privy to that information? They don't need to know that information. You know what they need to know? They need to know when's your next battle. They need to know the location on the flyer, and they need to know the pay-per-view link. That's what they need to know. They don't need to know, oh yeah, you know what I mean, and this person's promoting him and they're not promoting me, or this contract and this and that. No, they don't need to do that. Me recently, I had to do a whole blog explaining my situation with my son. I didn't like that I had to divulge all that information. Honestly felt like afterwards, man, I didn't even have to do that. But with my situation, it was not only mentioned in my battle, but it was on multiple blogs from people like Verb, Piperboy Williams, Hip Hop is Real, Battle Rap Trap, Black Compass. So that's traction. The spaces is not traction. It's a bunch of people building a community and they're speaking on things within the culture. That's great. But there's no money in it. There's no monetary value in it. You do a blog, you do your YouTube, you do one of the Hip Hop is Real, 15 Minutes of Fame, whatever. There's money being generated off that. Battles get booked off of that. I don't necessarily think battles are getting booked off of the spaces. But people are starting to mic up and screen record certain things in the spaces, and now they're trying to push that. But still, that's not like a major factor. That's not a deciding factor. So any artist that's on the come up, please do not fall for it. I seen Eazy's blog today. Me and Eazy don't always agree on things. I agree with him on his blog. There has to be some loyalty, and there has to be a divider where you sit there and you have to correct people. And like Eazy said in the blog, he didn't even have to correct them. Just call them out. Yo, like y'all talking about what I'm not doing for them. What are y'all doing for me? Did y'all post my battle? Did y'all promote my battle? Did y'all do any of that? No. People have to start taking accountability. I said it in my recap. I like what Trenches is doing. He's building his own talent. The main thing URL comes at all these other leagues about is the fact that they're not building their own talent. That's why you have to salute people like Easy. I salute Lex and Paul Mars, what they're doing at iBattle. They have their own roster. They're building cards around their talent. That's very rare. And it's hard to do. Don't waste your time in the spaces. There's nothing to gain in the spaces if you're a battle rapper. If you're getting the light, you take all these comments and these whispers that you hear and all the drama that everybody's talking about, and you know when you address it? In your battle. Address it in the battle. Talk your ish in the battle. That's going to get way more views. You don't always have to respond to everybody on their time. You're the talent. You're the battle rapper. You're the voice. You speak on it when it's right. It's all about timing in this culture. People could yap all day and getting no chicken. Nothing. Not a dime. You go up on that stage, you hear the voices, you hear the whispers. That's going to give you 16 bars, 24 bars, a minute worth of material. Just off of hearing all the bull and the drama and the rumors that people talk about you. Flip it and address it in the battle. That's called counterwriting. It's something that a lot of top tier battle rappers do. That's why they're top tier battle rappers. There's a very niche demographic that we're in. And there's a million battle rappers. How many battle rappers count? Like, how many battle rappers are important? In order for you to enter the culture and break the mold and get to where you need to be, you not only got to put in the work, but you got to play chess. You got to be smarter. Anybody that's wasting their time going online, speaking on something that they don't know about, it's either A, for clickbait, or 2, it's just showing that they stupid because they speaking on something that they know nothing about. I don't need to surround myself with people like that when I'm trying to elevate myself as an artist, as a battle rapper, as a brand. Don't need it. Don't want it around me. It's very toxic. People have a lot of opinions, but they're quiet when they're wrong. Very quiet when they're wrong. Take it from me. I see it all the time. People hate on Cortez all the time. Then when I shut them up, crickets. Crickets. Oh well, on to the next one. I'm going to go get another bag. That's how you need to move in this culture. Don't let the toxicity continue to ruin the culture. Everybody thinks that their voice is important. It's really not. A lot of people are fans, and then they enter the culture, and now that they feel that they know a couple people, that they're lit. I just sit back. I watch. I can tell who never sat at the cool table before. I can tell the battle rappers that never sat at the cool table before, and now that they're getting a little lit because they're getting a couple battles and the cameras on them and a couple females is around them, they don't know how to act. I laugh. I laugh. I don't hate, but I laugh. Get your money. But you looking a little crazy, bro. Y'all are allowing people to enter our culture and feel like they can tell you what to do. Are you crazy? You think I rapped for 30, 40 years of my life for someone to tell me what's hot and what's not? Bro, I've been doing this way too long. Shut up. Either you enjoy the bars or you don't. I don't need a story from you. I don't need you to tell me what's popping and what's not. No. This is why people are saying battle rap is dead. Because the spaces is spending all day talking about the drama in battle rap. And nobody's talking about the actual cards and the battles that's going down in battle rap. The gossip is getting blogged on more than the actual battles that went down. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Let me say this again. The drama in battle rap is getting blogged on more than the actual battles. We're giving too much light to the toxicity, to the toxic clips, to the clout chasers. Let's get back to the bars. Let's get back to the talent. Let's start marketing the real. And for all you newcomers, don't let them trick you out your spot, bro. If you got some attention on you, keep working. Just be consistent. Now we know you're nice. Now just prove your consistency. But don't give nobody no power over you to tell you what you need to do. No. Do what you need to do, but show your loyalty, be consistent, and be yourself. You don't feel like you got to jump out the window. It's okay to ask. But if you're going to ask for advice, ask the battlers. Ask someone like me. If you got access to another top tier battler, ask them. You do not need to jump on the trenches. You don't need to jump on the spaces. You don't need to be jumping ship from the trenches or jumping ship from URL. Wherever you're at is where you're at. You want iBattle? Build your platform on iBattle. You want URL? Build your platform there. You want trenches? Build your platform there. Grow your fan base. Be consistent. Stand out and become your own brand. That's how we push the culture forward. Not on the spaces. Get money. Build your YouTube channel. Get money. Make some merch. Get money. Put out some music. Whatever it is. Don't forget, you're in this to make money. This is a business. Not to gossip all day. Holla.